Hello and welcome to another video tutorial of marquee add-ons. In this video we are going to show how can we add smart tabs in our WordPress website. To add this functionality we need two plugins, marquee add-ons and marquee add-ons Pro. So I will add both plugin links in the video description. Let's get started. For here search widget, we need to search smart tabs. Yeah, it's here, and drop that in Elementor canvas like this. So we can see here there is tabs items, and if we open one item from here, so you can see that there is an option title for tab, and there is a content section for this contents. There is an image section or part for this image. So let's start with a title. So we can make it one. Let's make it one, tab 1. So we can edit title name like this. We can upload custom icon for tab items. From here I want to add address icon. Select it here. Okay, it's working. And then in content part we can see there is a heading, description, button link. So we can change all of this description as we need. So we can change the heading, description, and also button links. We can add here our button links. And from image we can change image from media like this. Okay, select this one. So it's showing here. So this is how can we add with our tab items. So we can add multiple tabs items here and remove them by clicking on these icons. We can set tabs position, top, bottom, left or right, and we can also, let's make it bottom or top. So we can set justify, start, center, and stretch, and also you can add title alignment. By default it's in center. And in content tab we can add for an example, for headings we can set this text H3, H1, H4, H6 as we need. We can set image position, left, top, bottom, this image position. For an example, if I want to make it left, so now it's left side. So we can add content alignment. So right now it's center, we can make it left. We can also position, we can set our position for this contents like vertical alignment if we want to make it top. So now it's top. So I think we are done with our content parts. Let's jump into style parts. So there is, if we want gap between each tabs, so we can easily increase this options from here. It will increase gaps between each tabs, and there is an distance from each content. So if we want to make some space between content and tabs, so we can increase that from here like this. For title, this is title. For title we can add title, we can increase its typography. For an example, font size, we can add font weight from here, typography like this. And we can add also text shadow for these items, text stroke. We can add background color, active hover. For an example, if we set active color for tabs, we can change it active colors to blue. So now it's blue. So you can change its text color its border color, border type. Actually, we can set border radius, we can add paddings, so we can add multiple style properties for this title section. And there is an option icon, so we can add icon spacing like this. You can see that we can increase icon size, we can set icon position. So if we want to make it top, so now it's top. So this is how actually it works. Icon section. So there is an option content box. This is actually content box, so we can add a space, we can add paddings, margin here. For an example, if we unlink this padding, we can see that some paddings decreased. So we can also add padding, extra margin. We can add also background color for this section, for this content box. We can set border for here. So right now we can see that there is an option border, so we can select that as none, so it's none. So if we want that solid on, make it red, we can also make that this way. So this is what we can do with our content box. There is an also option for box shadow. And in content part, we can this is actually content part, this section. Okay, so in content part we can add also padding, margin, background color like content box. We can set also a border radius, border type. And there is an option image. We can increase, decrease image, we can increase, decrease image width, and we can set padding, we can set background color for image, border radius, spacing. And for heading, we can also add heading color, heading typography like this if we want to color this one. So we can see that we can also increase heading size. We can add also text shadow for it. We can add extra spacing like this. And there is an option description. We can add color to it and increase its typography and add some spacing like this. And from button, we can for button we can change button text color, background color, typography, border type. We have seen that this before, how we can add actually border type, border radius, background color. So we can set also hover. So when you hover on this button, what will gonna change. So that's all what we can do with our tabs. Thanks for watching.